Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who was Endo. And we back talking sports. I didn't plan on doing a video for the next 72 hours. I might not do another one. Please pray for me and my family. That's all I want to say. But I did this for y'all. And because I actually want to talk about the ESPN rankings. After we hear from, this is a guy that was at ESPN explaining how they come up with their rankings.
Yeah. Right, and like, if you're lucky, they quote tweet it and say that you're.
People love lists. But everyone does one of these. Bleacher Report does one. ESPN does one. I was part of the ESPN one years ago. I think we were the first ones. I want to say my editor, Royce Webb, came up with the idea because, in his words, people love lists.
People love lists.
People love lists. People love to rank things. People love to argue rankings.
Do you like a list?
Nah, I like it if we're not taking it as gospel. The problem is most people take everything as gospel, which is why it is such a moneymaker for these websites, because they know they're going to get engagement. Engagement not only from fans, but engagement from the players who are like, what? I know we're 72.
Right, and like,
possible?
if you're lucky, they quote tweet it and say that your website is.
Yeah, they don't know. That's why the media don't know. Like, this is what the media does, right? But it's interesting. I don't know how CBS Sports does theirs, but I'm willing to pull back the curtain, Charlotte, and tell you how ESPN does it.
Yeah,
because most people think that we would sit there and I would say, okay, LeBron's 1, Steph Curry's 2, 3. Is it Durant or Kobe? I don't know how to go. It's not like that. What happens is they create this algorithm, and you go into the portal, and the portal will just give you a bunch of names. Like it'll say Chris Paul or.
Are you fucking serious, bro? Wow. This makes me want to disrespect their list even more. You're going into a fucking portal and it's coming out this or that player. You're not even sitting around actually sitting there, having a discussion. ESPN is a fucking joke, bro. The name of this video is Kobe Was Always Right About ESPN. A bunch of idiots who don't know what the hell they talking about, bro. Every list I've ever seen from ESPN had at least 10 rankings where I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. 10 of them where I was like, this dude is way too high. 10 of them where I was like, are you really disrespecting these people? Like, it was one list where I thought LeBron was disrespected. I think LeBron is still the top 15 player in the league. Yes, I do. I don't think he's top 10, but I do think he's the top 15 to 20 player in the league still. I got him somewhere in the 12 to 15 range. His longevity is unmatched. Steph being 6th on his list is laughable. He should be nothing lower than 4th. The only people you probably could put above him is Giannis, Jokic. Them the only ones I could really see you putting above Steph, honestly. So let's keep it going, man.
Or Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd. It would just bring up like Tyrese Halliburton or De'Aaron Fox. Tyrese Halliburton. Like Julius Randle or Bam Adebayo. And you just kept doing answers, and it took forever. And then based on this, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of, or I guess times hundreds of people's, like thousands of answers of these one-on-one things, the algorithm would extract with a weighted score, who's 1, who's 2, who's 3. That's how you end up with Kobe being like 25 or whatever that year he was 25, which by the way, is like he's coming off of an Achilles. And people are like, what? I'm like, what are you, high? Of course he's not going to be the best player in the league coming off a torn Achilles. So that's
he still shouldn't have been 40th, nigga. Don't matter if he was coming off of Achilles. He still shouldn't have been 40th best player, and he wasn't 25th. He was 40th. That's disrespectful as hell.
That's how ESPN did it.
Okay.
CBS, I don't know if they're doing the same thing or not, but either way, I implore you all to know, it's all bullshit. They're just wanting you to react. This isn't about CBS. It's about any place that gives you a top 100 or top 75 or top 500 or whatever it is. Hell, NFL.
See, and it's working like a charm. Do you know how many motherfuckers go through the Bible? I mean, use Bleacher Report, CBS Sports, ESPN lists as they Bible. I don't use nobody list as my Bible, bro. Everybody got different lists and subjective. What I do know is that I have my own list that's constructed off of what I have seen and what I have did my research on and my criteria. You know what I'm saying? And players that I respect players' rankings over media rankings. No matter what you want to say about the players, oh, he just don't like this dude or whatever. Most players will give a nigga his just due, even if they busting his ass or they don't fuck with him at all. I will listen to a ranking by Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson before I listen to a ranking by ESPN. I'll listen to a ranking, LeBron James. I'll listen to a ranking to LeBron, then I'll listen to one in ESPN. You know what I'm saying? And behind closed doors, as much as you want to say, oh, LeBron say this, behind closed doors, Kobe did think he was the GOAT. They asked him one time, but he wasn't trying to, he was trying to get across it, and they was like, come on, say it. And he was just like, alright, I'm the best, Michael Jordan next, and then LeBron. So he just, you know what I'm saying, but secretly, you know, so, but I would listen to a players list before I listen to ESPN, especially after hearing this. And he telling the truth, because Amin Hassan used to work on NBA Jump with Rachel Nichols, and they used to be on there, and he used to work for ESPN, so you know he not lying.
NFL Network does it for the players every year, right? Which is
everybody does it.
Everybody does it. It's something, again, we started at ESPN,
but it's fun to talk about.
Not really, but we'll do it anyway.
So you heard what Amin had to say there. Now, I'm sure some of you watching this show are thinking to yourself, bro, why did you even produce, like, why are you guys even talking about this? Well, the reason we're talking about this is, this morning, I was going through the internet looking for stuff to talk about, and funny enough, there wasn't much to discuss anyway. And I came across an article here from fadeawayworld.net that was highlighting a comment that Kyle Kuzma made where he was taking a shot at ESPN for their terrible ranking of Russell Westbrook, Jordan Poole, and others. Now, before I even
first of all, they got Russell Westbrook at 94. They say Austin Reeves better than Russell Westbrook. They say, listen, bro, they got so many people, like, really? Russell Westbrook, the 94th best player in the league. Okay, bro. Even after what he did in the playoffs, showing you that he still got it. And they turned me into a real Russell Westbrook fan. I've never been a Russell Westbrook fan in my life. Never. But for the last, 4 years, I done became the biggest Russell Westbrook fan in the world. I watch the Clippers just because of Russ. I don't like nobody. I don't care about nobody on the Clippers. And it's because of stuff like this, bro. They just continuously come up with these ass rankings to make y'all argue, and then y'all use these damn rankings in y'all arguments and stuff, not knowing that they not even coming up with these rankings by themselves. They just going and using technology. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw this name in there. Okay, Tyrese Halliburton or De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is better than Tyrese Halliburton. Come on, bro. Halliburton is a better point guard. He's better distributing the ball. But overall, as a player, give me De'Aaron Fox. Come on, bro. Like, that's what ESPN doing. Throwing niggas' name in a hat or throwing niggas' name into a system and then they picking. Come on, bro. That's dumb as hell. That means me and my guys can come up with a ranking and do better than that.
Get to that, ESPN released a ranking, as they always do, of their top 50 players going into every season. And in this case, they're doing the 2023-2024 season. So this list goes from 50 to 11, and of course they have players like Jared Allen and others. I'm just going to go.
It's just laughable, bro. That's the point. So this is how ESPN comes up with their rankings. If you've never heard it before, shout out to Dreamers Pro for the audio. Shout out to Amir Hassan for keeping it at 100. You know he probably don't even work at ESPN no more. They always tell the truth. Have y'all noticed that ESPN employees, once they leave, they always tell the truth or tell about what's really going on there? Just think about this. If Stephen A. was part of those layoffs and he left ESPN and went independent, do you know how much shit he probably would have told behind the scenes and shit like that? ESPN is not, bro. They scrambling for air. They had to go get niggas from YouTube to keep themselves going. They had to start. First Take got a whole YouTube segment now because they know what's going on. They bringing people from YouTube like through the Wire and people like that, Pat McAfee and such on and so forth. They bringing these niggas onto their network because they know where independent sports media is going. Independent sports media is blowing up. Now everybody got a podcast on ESPN and this and that. They know what's going on. ESPN is low key failing. They done reached out to the independent media and everything like that and grabbed them a couple people so they can stay relevant and stay high. And it's the truth. This been Who Is Hendo, man. I'm out. Thank y'all for the 1K. Let's get the 5K, man. Like, share, subscribe, and click that join button if you want to be a member. If you join, you will get all the special videos I do. Once y'all join, you'll get the special videos, man. If you ain't know what I'm talking about, then you gotta join. If not, that's cool. Thank y'all for supporting my channel. The likes, the shares, the comments, I enjoy them all. Thank you. I'm out, man. Peace.